Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the upcoming full moon that's occurring on August 19th or 20th, depending on where you live within the world. We're going to take a look at each life path number and how this energy may present. Remember that this is a general forecast. If you're interested in your own personal numerology, your own personal year ahead forecast, or any other year numerology, please book some time with me. I'd love to work with you. We can certainly take a look. My information is in the description box below if you're interested in booking some time with me. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Life path number 7. So you all are going to be working the vibration of the 15-6 at this illumination. This is interesting energy. It's almost sort of like a quick, because it's only about a 2-week period, a quick existential crisis. Doesn't have to be a crisis, but it's one of those things where you could find yourself saying, what is my purpose? What am I doing with my life? What am I meant to, why did I come to this planet? That sort of thing. So it doesn't have to be that extreme, but it kind of can really have you looking at how you're investing your time and energy, during the time that you have on this planet. Do you feel good about the work that you're doing, the messaging that you're putting out into the world, the messaging to yourself, etc.? Do you feel good about your career decisions, how you share your gifts, how you contribute in the world? You kind of could be looking at all of those things in the span of the couple of weeks that this comes in. And a lot of it is also asking you to open yourself up to sort of unconventionality, to really kind of open yourself up to big, bold, new ways of doing things that you typically wouldn't do, or that might be outside your comfort zone or might scare you a little bit. This energy is kind of pushing you in that direction, where it's saying, how can we be more progressive in our thinking? How can we be more progressive in our actions? How can we, be more unconventional, where, if the rule doesn't work for us, how can we find a way to change it, to make it better, to do better type of thing? So you could see a lot around that around this time. Also, it could bring in some really this nurturing type of energy as well, where you might want to have some time alone to self-soothe, to rejuvenate, to recuperate type of thing. You could find that other people are very supportive at this time and want to help to nurture as well. And so I would say definitely accept that and, accept that support, ask for what you need. What I would also say, though, is, there's such a big focus in the world. I don't know. It's just such a big focus on healing, right? That's where anything in the self-help community, obviously, right, that's what it's geared towards. But, even spirituality, self-healing, all of those things are very much centered and focused on healing. But this energy helps us to remember that life and spirituality are about so much more than just healing, right? That's a part of the process. It's a part of the journey, and it's something that we continue to come back to because there's always going to be something that we need to heal from. But a big message here, and this is something that I think would serve sevens well, because 7 is there's so much going on internally with sevens, right? Intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, etc. I would say that about any human, but with sevens, it's sort of taken to the extreme a little bit, just by the nature of the vibration of the 7. And so you can kind of get stuck in the mind, or you can kind of get sort of obsessive about the healing process, right? You're never healed enough from something type thing. So you can kind of go to the extreme to where you actually aren't allowing yourself to heal because you keep opening that wound type of thing. So what I would say is heal, but get out of the rinse cycle, right? Remember to actually live, to enjoy life, to experience it with all of your senses. And that's part of that 5 energy in the 15, to experience life with all your senses and to truly embrace every moment of this short run that we have on this planet, right? In life. So yeah, a lot there. If there's some area of your life, and it doesn't have to be about healing, it can be about any area where you are finding yourself kind of obsessing about it, or just constantly thinking about it and overanalyzing it, because that's a big sign of, or big aspect of the 7 as well, is to be sort of over analytical at times. So if there's any of those areas where you just keep coming back to it and you're hyper focused on it, I would say, honor it, feel it, move through it, etc. But don't like get stuck there. Don't get stuck in that cycle, because there's a whole lot of living to do. And the 15-6 reminds you of that. Also, this is a beautiful energy for being seen. You could have a lot of magnetism now. So a lot of people could be taking notice. Enjoy that, right? Like you might be someone who doesn't necessarily enjoy being in the spotlight, but you might find yourself in it right now. And I would say, yeah, ham it up, enjoy it, right? Like let people, adore you and see you for what you have to offer and who you are, etc. And yeah, enjoy that spotlight. Enjoy it without taking advantage of it, right? I think that's the key. But beautiful energy here. I would also say there's a big note with this energy that's a reminder that everything is transitory, right? There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, those peaks and valleys, right? There's going to be good experiences and challenging experiences. And that's just part of the journey of life. We can't stop any of it, right? And we wouldn't want to, because that's part of the experience. So much during this cycle. And again, it's a shorter cycle. It's only a couple of weeks, but so much of this is this strong 5 energy pushing you to really get out there and express yourself and enjoy life and experience life with all of your senses and keep coming back to what it is that you want and keep making decisions that are going to help you to move in that direction. So beautiful energy here. So I hope it's a great one. All right. Take care. Bye for now.